Hello YouTube. I would like to open a new segment here on my channel, and for now let's just call it story time. A lot of my subscribers and random viewers asked me that I should talk more in my videos, and I have no problem with that. But just bear in mind, usually my videos are just demos. In that I show the product in a nice high definition macro, so you can get a better picture about the knife or the item. I don't have time to do extended testing and research, so my videos are not like reviews. You can probably find more of them on YouTube, but usually not all of them have a good picture quality. So, but let's talk about the today's topic. The today's topic will be higher-end knives, in particular Strider knives. Are they worth the money, the sum that you are paying for them? And I would say there is not a definite question to this, the definite answer to this question, because like with all other let's say high-end or luxury items, it depends on what do you like, how much money you have, how much money you are willing to spend, and so on. So in my opinion, let's compare it to let's say watches, a very popular topic. You can get a really good watch for, let's say, 100 euros or $100. You can, but if you want to spend more, you can, and some of the people who have really not problem with money and can spend astronomous amounts, can buy very high priced high-end watches. So are the watches worth of the money? Somebody would say yes, they are, because let's say Rolex, high-end brand, those watches are synonymous for luxury, for quality, for perfect fit and finish. If somebody is buying a Rolex, firstly, probably he has the money. Secondly, he wants a very nice quality high-end watch piece. I know lots of people, they are buying high-end watches, and they are using it, let's say, as an investment. So because like knives, also watches have a huge market for collectors. As you probably know by now, I am a collector of knives, and if you are buying something really high-end, you can either use it and have a good feeling that you have some quality piece in your pocket with you, or you can put it in your safe and let's say wait when the knife or the watch gets bad value or high value. Like with all investments, watches, also knives, there is a problem. Investments are never guaranteed. So let's say by now, if you are investing in a knife, and the maker is very well known, he makes very high-end quality knives, and he one day comes and, let's say, he will have problems, maybe with the law, or maybe he does something bad, and his knives maybe lose on the public public opinion on value. So let's say you bought a knife for $2,000 or 2,000 euros, and the maker comes with in problems with the law and so on, and from one day to another you lose with your knife and on your investment, let's say half a value. So from the day on, the value will drop. So that is a problem with investment, if you are considering buy knives as an investment. But then you have also another side of the coin. Let's say you are buying high-end knives from a high-end custom maker, and let's say he dies. Happened in the past, will happen in the future. Instantaneously, from let's say 1 week to another, his knives jump in value, let's say 2 or 3 times. If you had a knife from him in your collection, then you scored big time, because now you can maybe trade it, sell it, and make money of it. Okay. But let us continue to the question: are the high-dollar, high-end custom knives worth the money? If you are considering just the basic function, a knife will be only a knife. If you are going to spend $10 or $10,000, it is a knife, so it will cut. It can help you, it can maybe save your life or save the life of your loved ones. Okay, but in my opinion, the high-end knives are also art piece. So, and then the next question will be, are knives only tools? Somebody probably will say, yes, of course, but I would say no, they are not. If you spend so much time and effort to make a handmade custom piece, in my opinion, it is a piece of art and a beautiful interpretation of an idea that came to reality, and therefore I would say they are worth the money. It also depends on the situation. How do you get to the item? Let's say eBay. On eBay you can find probably everything. High-end, low-end, mid-tech. If you are going on eBay, you will see a knife, and the price there will be probably much higher than when you are dealing direct. So if you find a friend or a knife collector, maybe on the forums or on YouTube. And why is that so? The one big difference between eBay and the direct sale is that eBay charges 10% from the final value that you are selling the product. So that is outrageous in my opinion. So let's say if you are buying a $1,000 knife, then you are paying $100 to eBay, and it is not stopping there because the second time you are charged are when the funds are transferred through PayPal. PayPal usually charges in between 2.5% and 3%. So another ridiculous thing. Okay, so but if you are going to let's say risk a little bit and deal direct, then you can save a lot of money. Why is that so? Because usually on the forums you are meeting people that you don't know. They are from different countries and they can have different agendas. Yes, I did also had in the past situations when I was lied to, and there is good to know that you have security measures like PayPal. Yes, PayPal is charging his fees, but when you have a problem, you can open a case, and usually they protect the buyer, not the seller. So I did had problems in the past, but did resolve it with PayPal without no problems and got my money back. So so that is maybe a good tip to your dealings when you are starting to deal in. Do not use money order, or do not transfer the money via bank account, because there is a much higher possibility that the deal could be shady. Okay, so just be careful. Use PayPal. Yes, you lose some money, but you are protected. Okay, so but let us go back to the question. When you are let's say we are comparing Strider knives, okay? So you can go with a standard production version. The knife is extremely well made. It should be for that kind of money, and also the fit and finish is very good. But given that this is a production knife, you have not 100% let's say insurance that the knife will be perfect. Obviously a lot of machining is done on the knife and also fitting, but this is a production made knife, and these two high-end are custom or handmade knives. So the fit and finish and the action will be much better, much smoother, and much nicer than on a production. And if you are considering the quality and also the materials used, then the spending is on par. But when you are considering secondary market pricing, then we have a complete another problem. because the secondary market pricing is something that is let's say made up. Okay, so if the knife maker has his books open, then you can directly contact him and make a deal with him, and he will make you a price quotation and the time estimate, and then he will deliver the knife. So you are the first owner and you are the direct buyer, and you will pay X amount of money. But when you are when the knife maker has not his books open or has no possibilities to buy from him direct, then you need to go to the secondary market channels. That could be a distributor, that could be a private owner, or something like this. And then there the prices are getting really up. It is because maybe of the popularity, maybe of the high demand, or that the item is very scarce. You can pay up to 2 or 3 times, in some cases 4 times the amount that would the knife maker charge, and that I would say that this is not worth the money. Somebody maybe will tell that it is not a problem. It's not a problem because when the item is very rare, I don't have a problem to spend X times 5 the amount, because I will be there the sole owner of the unique custom piece, and it is worth for me. That is okay. That is okay. Everything depends on how much money you have, how much money you want to spend. Why is that so? I would say, let's say you are talking about knives with the person that does not know anything about this whole big collectors market and big industry, makers, secondary market pricing, etc. And you will tell him that you scored a great knife and you bought it for 2,000 euros. The automatic reaction is that you are crazy. You are completely crazy. How can you spend so much money on a knife? It's just a knife, just a piece of steel. For that kind of money you could buy a nice watch or a used car, or go on a nice long vacation. I say, okay, I understand. Everybody has his own priorities, and everybody has his own hobbies, and everybody draws pleasure from something else. Somebody maybe has a cat, somebody may has a dog, and that is the single point of pleasure that they are getting from. Maybe somebody likes a fast car and buys a fast car. Somebody buys a nice watch. Somebody buys a new game. Everybody is different. We are all are different. So I don't like those expressions or the statements that you are crazy because you bought it for so much money. I understand. Maybe that person does not have money to spend on, let's say, pleasure or luxury items, because this is a luxury item. You can buy a knife for $10 and have a okay knife. But the perspective changes when you are investing more time and effort to understand the problematic, because like I said, these are high-end custom knives. This is a production, and you are spending the money on an item that is considered rare, like this one. This is one of my top grail knives. Only 10 of them are in existence in this configuration. They were sold through Monkey Edge. To give you a perspective, the initial price was 1,350 on Monkey Edge, US dollars, and I saw them go for 2,400. Let's say only 10 of them are in existence, so only 10 of them are somewhere in the world. I know about 3 that are in collectors' collections, and my is 4th, and the 6 other one are somewhere. Okay, so therefore I don't like the people who are saying that you are crazy just because you bought something that is, in their opinion, not worth. I understand that it is not worth for them, but it is worthy for me. Also, you can buy a nice production strider, new, or even you can buy a production strider used. If you are lucky, you can get a nice new piece for let's say I saw them go for 350 or 400. It depends. The person who is selling, how fast he needs the money, then he is willing to go lower. It is a natural thing. I need money, I have something to sell you, I sell it to you for this money, I need to sell it fast. Take it or leave it. Okay, so in my opinion, strider knives are very well worth the money, but we need to be cautious about 2 things. There are out there people who just want to rip you off. Okay, so why is that so? I don't know. Maybe they want to make fast money. Maybe they don't have enough money. There are different possibilities. But always, if you are willing to talk or communicate with somebody, you can make a deal. So just bearing that in mind. If you see somewhere a price, always you can contact the person and ask him, can you give it a little bit cheaper? Just bear in mind, don't lowball people. If somebody asks us $2,000 for a knife and you say him, I will pay only 1,000, you will get a very bad response, or maybe no response. Okay, so just be smart about it. But yeah, it always depends on the piece, because you have more rare ones, you have more standard custom pieces that are in larger quantities out there, and then you have a very limited edition quantities, and this can apply in general for all knives or manufacturers and all custom knife makers. But why I am picking up and making this this video about Strider knives, because I am a Strider knife collector, and I like the design, like the functions, and also the fit and finish, and how they hold up through time. And yeah, so next time when you are when somebody tells you that he is picked up an item, and maybe he does not sell not sell, maybe he does not tell you the price, because he's a little bit afraid of what you might think of him, but then you Google it. Think about that everybody has different taste and different preferences in life, and also what they can and can't afford. So if you like, let's say, luxury items, go for them, go buy them, and have fun. This is nothing new, but we are living, and if we want to be happy, we need to let's say do things and buy things that are making us happy. So that is nothing bad about it, to invest your money, your time in things like luxury items, knives, watches, bags, let's say clothes, or art pieces, or cars. It is just the point of you need to be smart about them, because for obvious reasons the life changes every day, every time, and you need to be smart about the thing that maybe in the future you will need money fast. Let's say for operation, for buying something that you need. It is good to have something you can sell, and preferably make a little bit more than you are invested into it. But even if you are not, just that it retains the value. So for me, that are knives. For you, maybe that could be watches, or cars, or art pieces. So I hope you enjoyed this little little video, or let's say a longer video. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section, or send me a private message. I will be very happy to respond, and maybe we can talk more about knives or everything else. So thank you for your time, and have a nice day. Bye.